Okay, Trent, we've talked a lot about how you can personally help people with all types of situations, and I think what's on a lot of people's minds these days is how can your business help me with my business, to help me make me more successful, make me more money. That seems to be the mantra these days,
Yeah.
the secret, let's create whatever.
Yeah.
So how would you work with people in that way?
I like working with lots of different kinds of people, but I like working with business people. And I don't think at any other time in history have we seen the combining of business and spirituality as much as we have probably in the last 10, 20 years. And so I find it exciting that there is the opening of people who maybe have looked at building wealth or accumulating wealth or becoming successful entrepreneurs or creating businesses as more of a removed thing from spirituality. And now we're realizing that it takes spiritual ideas that create the wealth, that it actually is the mind that produces the events that happen that produce the money. So I like working with people who feel like they want to be more successful, especially people who are successful. They have companies, let's say they're management, they own a company, and they have all of the things that they want materially, and they want to learn deeper spiritual truths, or they want to feel more fulfilled in their business. And I've worked with a lot of business people, and somehow in real estate I have a lot of clients, and find that to be exciting. And they have brought the techniques that I have taught in either workshops or private sessions into their business, and have found that through using infinite body work, infinite breathing, that they find that they're open to more ideas. And as everybody knows, ideas is what produces results. You need ideas about how to see outside of the box, how to have a wide range of ideas given a certain problem. And by doing these techniques that are offered through Infinite Healing, you actually can become more successful either as a person, but also in building a company. By removing the blockages to your physical structure, your emotions, and the blockages in being able to see things from a lot of different angles and a lot of different points of view, you can become more successful. So I like working with businesses. They present a unique opportunity to bring these topics that I teach into a different environment. And I find that the business people like these techniques. I've got a client in California that flew me out there for a week of sessions, and during that time made more money in the time that I was there than he had in the last 2 years combined. So there is something to unblocking yourself and becoming more energetic and learning these techniques that does cause the flow of life, the flow of money, the magic that happens when you meet people that you're supposed to meet at certain key times, or being able to expand your energy to be able to make more money. And what people don't realize is that making money actually has to do with your physical structure. If your body can't run a certain amount of energy through it, you will get sick. And in the healing arts we call it channeling energy, but it really has to do with physics. That you can only contain so much energy in your structure before you would either get sick or you would just find yourself not being able to handle anymore. And that's why we see companies stagnating or getting stuck at certain amounts of income, because they haven't changed their structure. And so by doing infinite bodywork, infinite breathing, you actually allow your structure to be able to handle more incoming energy, whether it's the energy of money, the energy of having more people around you, which if you're in sales, you need to have more people around you to get more sales, and if you are looking for better relationships, whatever it is, you need to be able to handle the energy of that goal or of that thing you're trying to accomplish. So companies who want to expand, the actual people need to expand what they can handle. And I think Infinite Healing specializes in finding out where you're blocked, helping you get unblocked, so that you are able to channel more energy, and helping you learn how to go about expanding that energy and being able to handle more of it.
So not only would you work with an owner of a company, but you could also work with some of the key employees to kind of get everybody into place, or?
They have a unique thing that's happening in China. They used to have, you would see pictures on the news of these companies doing calisthenics together. And they would have the company get together before the day and do these calisthenics and try to get people active and ready for not only being more awake, but also more team building. And now they have companies that are doing this with infinite breathing, with conscious connected breathing techniques, where an entire company will do a breathing technique in the morning and go through exercises that way, through breathing techniques, and find that the whole company gets very productive, very cohesive, and very satisfied with the productivity of the company, and only need to do that periodically, and has really benefited a lot of companies.
Now, I'm not sure that this would be a good time to bring up abundance, wealth, and prosperity and what's the difference between them. Do you want to do that like as an entire topic, or could you touch on that at this time?
Well, I'd like to do I could do a whole day on this topic, but I would like to talk about the difference between wealth, prosperity, and abundance. And that there is a difference, and that understanding the difference between those topics can help you be more productive and make more money. And that each of these topics has to do with a different area of your thinking. So how about we do a topic that involves all three of those ideas?
Great. We'll put one together for that and look for that in a different YouTube.
Great. Thank you.